Today it's been on my mind thinking about people who act like it's the first time something's happened, right? It's a phrase I use, Teddy uses, called acting brand new. When people act brand new, they act like either like you see someone who you know darn well knows you, you know each other, and they act like y'all don't know each other. Or they act like they forgot your name, or they can't remember how you guys know each other and y'all used to date. Whatever the case may be, it's called acting brand new. For those of you acting brand new about life, I have a very short message for you. Stick around. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Teddy Ewing. I am educating on financial freedom through entrepreneurship, your hustle and your grind, and building generational wealth. And today we're going to talk about acting brand new. And what made me think about it is Bitcoin is at its all-time high. I don't know what it's at right this moment. Let's see. It's not at its all-time high, but it's a little over $63,000, okay? And it hit an all-time high this week. This video probably won't play for another week after today, but it's at 63,000 today. And people are like, I just never thought it would. I can't believe it. You know, and I thought about things that we do in life and how we move in fear, right? We walk in fear and we don't walk in power. It's even like starting a business, quitting your job, going for a new venture, having a family, dating someone you didn't expect to date, whatever the case may be. It's like you can't really imagine what it would look like on the other side of that thing. So you stand on the fearful side, never going across fear until the other side to see what happens. And I encourage you to think about the worst thing that could happen. And then go Google it, because it's already happened. Like the worst things you can think about, the worst things the government can do, the worst things that our leaders and dictators can do, the worst things that's happened to people, the worst things that's happened to our finances. It has happened. But the best thing has happened too. Bitcoin is up 50,000% than when it started. In the last couple years, it's like 20,000 times or 10,000 times, you know, or something like that. So when I got into Bitcoin at 1,000 and it's at 63,000 today, or earlier this year, we started the year, it was at 32,000, so it's doubled. People just like, I don't want to invest in it because it's too high. Like it's going to go higher. It is going to go higher. I can't afford a house now because X, Y, and Z. It's only going to increase. You can't be afraid to get into something worrying about its cap point or its tipping point, because it's probably just going to get more and more. Think about how much things cost 20 years ago and think about how much they cost now. We're never going back to that time. So you can't keep yearning for those moments and standing in fear, waiting to get in like you're doing double dutch, because you will not have an opportunity. If you're trying to get into something, you need to just do it. I was thinking about starting a business. People are afraid to start a business because it's not the right time. They don't have enough money saved, or they've been trying to start a business and they don't have their launch strategy together. They didn't finish that book. They didn't finish that course. Stop waiting. Live your life. Finish the product, finish the course, finish the book, start the business. Just get it registered online. Get your EIN number online, get it registered, get a bank account. At least you'll have it. Then see what happens. But you can't keep standing on the side of fear and never walking forward to the other side. You know, people don't want to get into cryptocurrency because it won't last. It's gonna crash. No fiat currency has lasted forever. Not single one. And for those of you who don't know what fiat currency, it's your US dollar, it's your pound, it's your euro, it's your peso, it's your yen, it's your yuan. None of those things I named have ever in history lasted forever. And I highly doubt any of those I named will be the first. The US dollar will not last forever. I'm not saying it won't last through your lifetime, but it will not last forever. History has shown us fiat currencies have never lasted forever. It will be replaced by something. Now, of the 12,000, almost 13,000 cryptocurrencies, all of them ain't gonna be around. I can promise you that. Bitcoin, on the other hand, I strongly believe, in my humble opinion, it will be around. Ethereum, I strongly believe it will be around, all right? So I'm not speaking for all, I'm speaking for some. But don't let your blessing be blocked, as they say. Don't miss out on opportunity because you can't believe that this or that would happen. The government wouldn't do that. Google it, My company would never Google it. I bet you your company has, or a company just like yours has. Like, there is nothing new on this side of the earth. There's nothing new in time. Most things are repeats of something that's happened in history, and probably not too far back in history. I read an article that said Facebook is about to go under a rebranding, like a new name and everything, next week. So probably by the time this airs, it will have happened. And no one can even fathom that. Like, what if Facebook isn't called Facebook anymore? It's going to be something else. And then 10 years from now, you'll hardly remember that it was called Facebook. Just like MySpace or Black Planet or whatever was happening 15, 20 years ago that we were into it and was consuming our time, and now it's not. I remember life before the internet. I remember life before cell phones. I remember life before when we had car phones, and that was the rage. And then we had cell phones. And then even then, everybody didn't have a cell phone. So all of these things have happened, and we have evolved. And us older people, I'm not that much older, but older people, we remember times without those things. And the same is going to be when the world adopts digital currency. You're not going to remember a time when you used fiat currency. You're not going to remember holding a $100 bill in your hand because we have aged out of it. So don't let the things that have happened in history that you don't know about keep you from living your best life. Look it up. Educate yourself and stop moving in fear. Walk in power. Walk in your power. Learn what's happened historically. Learn about market ups and downs and crashes and housing bubbles and fiat currency crashing and falling and burning, and how the world or how the United States would adopt a digital currency. Someone's wrote about it. You can read about it. It's out there. There's nothing new under the sun. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. There's nothing new under the sun. So continue to invest in yourself. At least 1% a day to reach your exponential greatness, and stop acting brand new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. This is Teddy Ewing signing off.